Death Note is a detective series full of big brains, but which of its casts rank up to the highest IQ points? The detective saga has grown into an internationally renowned franchise, spanning an anime series, light novels, video games, television dramas, Japanese and American film adaptations, and even stage musicals. The key to Death Note's success is the super intelligence of its central characters, like Yagami, owner of the magical death-dealing book, and those who either support or try to capture him, chiefly L, Nier, and Mello. All of them play labyrinth mind games on each other, but who is the smartest character of all? Before we start, if you guys find this video interesting, please let us know by smashing the like button. And if you enjoyed the content on our video playlist and want to see more, just click subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell to get the latest updates. Number 10. Anthony Resta. To aid the ineffective Japanese task force set up to combat the mysterious terrorist Kira, aka Light, the FBI and CIA combined forces to create a special division for Kira unit, under Nier's watchful eye. Anthony is Nier's number 2. While he's not the most cunning member of the elite group, or in Death Note as a whole, being Nier's most trusted right-hand man counts for a lot. Anthony is not the only person who gets a full briefing from Nier. He's also the only SPK member to stay hidden from Kira. Number 9. Stephen GEVANNI. The handsome Stephen is one of the SPK's star members. His strong looks are matched by a strong brain and unwavering loyalty to his unit, even with his fellow teammates dropping like flies. Stephen is the SPK's master rogue, able to sneak into anywhere and forge things to a highly convincing degree. The best demonstration of these skills is when he replaces a Death Note in just one night. In fact, Death Note 13, How to Read, claims the Kira case couldn't have been solved without him. Number 8. Halle Linda. Another SPK member, Halle's past as a Secret Service agent stands her in excellent stead as a bodyguard. This means her mental aptitude extends her mind, as she's able to both think and act extremely quickly. Despite working for Nier, she's also an excellent double agent. As Nier and Mello compete to catch Kira, Halle's judgment allows her to work for both sides to achieve the greater good. She manages to spy on Mello closely without the expert detective's knowledge and make deductions about his actions no one else can. Number 7. Reiji Namikawa. Namikawa is a member of the villainous Yotsuba group, Death Note's own 8 horsemen of the apocalypse if you will. These business tycoons seek to use the Death Note for industrial sabotage of the murderous kind, and Namikawa is the most intelligent of the bunch. A Harvard graduate and professional shogi player, Japanese chess, Namikawa once proved crafty enough to trick Light, in the guise of L, into giving him key information. With his creepy charm and sharp business mind, he's basically a Japanese Lex Luthor. Number 6. Naomi MISORA. Due to the fact Naomi dies fairly early on in the series, her intelligence is often overlooked. She may not be as quick-witted and top caliber as some of the other characters on this list, but that doesn't mean Naomi is extremely smart in her own way. She actually came pretty close to catching Kira in the early days, before Light managed to reach his apex as Kira. However, she makes the mistake of divulging her real name to Light after he manages to manipulate her, and it warrants her death. But the fact she came close enough to the investigation to threaten Light enough, he felt he had to kill her, speaks a lot about her intellect. Number 5. Teru Mikami. A criminal prosecutor, Mikami becomes judge, jury, and executioner when given the opportunity to become the hand of Kira by his idol, Light. Using a different Death Note to Light, Mikami draws attention away from the real Kira when Nier starts to circle Light. Even before he becomes naturally enhanced by Shinigami eyes, Mikami could be marked out by his keen intellect. He really could have done anything he wanted had he not been drawn to Kira's doomed mission, proven by him being able to stand in for the real deal. Number 4. WATARI and Roger RUVIE. WATARI and Roger are the Alfreds to L's Batman, and all of the Wami House's homegrown detectives, Mello, Nier, Matt, and beyond birthday. The British gentlemen use their wealth to provide a home for talented, homeless children. Like Alfred, his skills extend past mere butling. While assisting L, WATARI is the teen sleuth's most trusted confide. He is the only person who L truly trusts, as he is the only person to have seen L in person, before the official investigative team is formed. Following both their deaths, Roger steps into WATARI's shoes for L's successors, In fact, he even replaces WATARI and becomes the new WATARI for near the end of the series. Mysterious as they both are, one thing is for sure, you have to be a pretty smart cookie to train the world's best detectives. Number 3. Mello. For Mello, being the second smartest kid at Yagami's house after L's demise was an unforgivable snub. Because of his immaturity, the orphan failed to recognize that he was still one of the smartest youths in the world and refused to join forces with Nia. Unfortunately, Mello winds up dying and is not able to bring about the end of Kira, who is left with his rival Nia. Mello is a strange fellow who is rarely seen without his trademark bar of chocolate, but Nia likely would not have been able to catch Light without Mello's help and assistance, so despite his untimely death, he still manages to be a great asset to bringing Kira to justice. Mello was part of the Mafia for a time, and even had a death note of his own to kill certain people along the way. Number 2. Nia. Arguably the most smartest character in the series, smarter even than his partner Mello. The reason being is that Nia is the one who actually manages to survive, although he probably wouldn't have caught Light and made it as far as he did without the help of L and Mello. While all of them had their suspicions, Nia is the only one of Death Note's trio of young detectives able to provide indisputable evidence of Light's guilt. Nia's genius is often obscured by his love of toys and angelic features. After all, he is a child. However, what seems like playful fun belies a constantly ticking mind. Nia's focus is actually laser sharp, not distracted, and he doesn't become overly familiar with his target in the way L does. Despite his young age and fascination with toys, Nia is a formidable adversary. Even Obata thinks Nia is the smartest in the end, as he noted, because he cheats. Before showing you the smartest character in the Death Note series, here are some honorable mentions of some impressive characters that contributed to giving an impressive spin-off in the series. Number 1. L Loliet and Light Yagami. Whether or not L is smarter than Light or vice versa will be an ongoing debate forever. The pair are deliberately set up by the creators as the Sherlock Holmes and morality of the first half of the story, therefore making them practically equally matched was essential for dramatic tension. To be fair, we decided to give these two the top spot, as they are undoubtedly the smartest characters throughout the series. The only thing that differentiates them are their ideals and goals. Both are very alike, but so different at the same time, like a coin, made of one material but faces different sides of the world. Throughout the series, the audience witnessed nail-biting moments as they watch the series progress, and appreciate the level of intelligence of these two outstanding characters. Both never back out from the fight, and always a step ahead to beat their opponent, which is a truly satisfying scene to see. Sadly, the friendship they had met its end when Light finally killed L by using Rem. Luckily, L also has his aces, preparing Nia and Mello to become the world's best detective. Death Note is one of the most popular manga and anime series of all time. One reason the series was so popular is for its thrilling nature. The series is constructed like a high-stakes cat and mouse game, as everyone tries to catch the user of the Death Note. Do you guys agree with the smartest characters within the series? Who's your favourite character from Death Note? What are the unforgettable thrilling moments you saw in the series? Please shout it down in the comments and let us know why. And also, if you want to give your family a surprise gift for any special occasion, you can always check out our website and look for creative and adorable gifts. This has been Music Chess, bringing you the best of Death Note, signing out.